you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight. That UFC champion.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, it's usually all offense all the time out of Merab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Xiǎolóng staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as anyone in this bantamweight division, and he believes that will be the path of least resistance here tonight. All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping, he's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Oh, goes to the switch kick and lands. That was masterfully done.
It's such a fast action, draw reaction from your opponent, and that's when you find the target.
Lee getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili. Another ground and pound strike lands. Dvalishvili's in half guard now. Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston.
Oh, that is a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Dvalishvili.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Dvalishvili going for the takedown, but unable to land.
Can't take many of those, you better check. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. The knees now going. Inside leg kick lands there. Able to check that kick as well. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Dvalishvili gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Now hits him with the left.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Dvalishvili's in half guard, making all these shots count. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili.
Getting them out here. Watch the arm bar going up. Oh, he's advancing.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pounds. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. 20 seconds left.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
15 seconds to go.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, brother. Take a seat. Breathe. Relax. Let's calm that mind. You got a little too much nervous energy going on out there. I need you to refocus.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to round two. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Lí. Nice jab.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Dvalishvili.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Out of range with that one. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the wells until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, massive kick lands flush. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch.
He throws all of himself into that kick. Nice takedown land.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Dvalishvili's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. Effective jab there by Dvalishvili. Right on the button. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. All right, there it is, another strike targeting that damaged area on the body. Is this a game plan thing, or perhaps trying to set something up high later on?
Well, I think it all works together. You get the hands to start to drop, and then when those hands drop, you go over the top of that head kick. But beating up the body sets up the attacks up top, and that is exactly what this guy is doing.
In the half guard.
Side control now. Lee's back in full mount. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Oh, right into mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Dvalishvili's going for an arm here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. 20 seconds to go, round 2.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
10 seconds to go in the round.
Good round.
All right, listen to me, bro. Breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you're getting...
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rate, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting.
Nice combination by the champ.
Beautiful technique from the straight right hand. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Nice kick there by Dvalishvili. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Nice level change.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Both fighters back to their feet now. Oh, the high kick lands. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice kick.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Another big takedown. Nice shot there by the champ.
Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Oh, nice.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least, at minimum. try to go to half guard.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Lí gets back up again. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Another big body kick lands.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh, my goodness. He got kicked in the head, and he's still standing.
Lí gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. And he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Likes the control, yep.
Lí gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. So he lands a combination of knees here in the clinch, all of those going right to the body. Gotta do something defensively here. This could be the beginning of the end.
You gotta protect the midsection. You gotta get the hand down across the body so that that knee is not landing clean. You better be aware.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy, listen, you are winning this fight. I need you to stay doing what you're doing, all right? He's very open to body shots right now. I want you to go out there and I want you to keep it.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round. DC, take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Just misses with the left hook. Oh, working the inside of that leg. Single collar tie now. Oh, well-placed knee to the body there. Now another one. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. And there's the single.
Got his guard pass.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Dvalishvili's in half guard now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Body shot.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
Beautiful strike.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Lí gets caught by the inside leg. Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks if I'm playing the game.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Wow, he lands another leg kick.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Ooh, right into side control.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Side kick is true.
Cardio.
Yeah, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh! Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Under 30 seconds. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Big right hook there on the champ.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. Both guys showing up in a big way tonight.
Great. Good.
This is a really close fight.
You did great. Your striking was amazing. Keep your hands up and stay sharp. You're outworking.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Lí gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, side control now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's got to start throwing down.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Got to be careful here.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight. Nice punch there by Lí. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Ooh, big shot land.
Clipped him with the right hand there.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Just misses there with the left.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Well, you hear that crowd reaction every time he gets battered to the body. I know how tough he is, but really don't want to take too many more of those.
I mean, even us, we're grimacing like, how many more can this guy take? He cannot continue to take these body shots. It looks as though we're getting very close to a body shot finish.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed into a knee to the body, it could end the night.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Dvalishvili.
Oh, nice inside kick. Good jab there by the champion.
1 minute to go in the fight. Big power shot there. Oh, and another punch by Dvalishvili.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the face of his opponent. Good punch.
Dvalishvili's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Another big takedown.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Final seconds of this fight. Looking to land the leg kick now. All right, so will it be and still or and new? As competitive a title fight as we've had in recent memory. Slight lean for me to the champion, but I could see it going either way.
And still, J.A., and still. Because in those key moments, in those big spots, the champion was the one that led the engagements. The champion was the one that led the dance. And I think that's enough to keep the belt around his waist.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lí.
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one?